Friends, I am Ankit and welcome to my channel. I am here with my daily predictions and analysis for gold, Dow Jones and NASDAQ100. In this analysis, with the help of candlestick charts and indicators, we'll try to find out what is going to happen throughout the US cash session, how these instruments are expected to behave, where we should enter, what should be our take profit and where should we exit in case of stop losses. So do watch till the end. I am going to give you the levels to trade for at the end of every analysis. Those who are new to the channel, let me share that I provide my daily and weekly analysis for major global markets and commodities including oil, natural gas, gold, silver and also indices including Dow Jones, Nasdaq, FTSE 100, Germany 40 and Nifty. So do press the bell icon, stay tuned with the latest analysis. Now let's start the day with gold first. Gold right now trading at 1927 levels, and if you look at the charts here, see this is let me directly jump into the 4-hour charts first. On the 4-hour chart it appears, see it is giving a slope here, and right now probably, as I always say, if you see it trading below 1926, because 1926 is trying to provide a little support here. If you see it below 1926, the next destination again here is going to be towards 1920 levels. Probably it might try to achieve 1920 levels, and yes, at the same time, if you see it trading above 1934, rather I will say 1936, if you see it trading beyond 1936, one can go long there and one can expect it to rise. In between 1926 and 1936, don't try to take a position. So what I am trying to say here is, see this is the right retracement, this is the right rise, and here it is trying to slope down. So probably we might see a little drop here, and I'll be cautious while taking a long position till 1936. At the same time, I'll still be cautious on the downside till towards 1925. I'll not recommend you to go short either. Also, let me show you something. Now on the 4-hour charts, you'll find that, see how important these levels till 1930 and 1935 for gold is. Any breakout beyond that is why I say you can go long above 1936 levels. If it rises beyond 1936, definitely it is going to rise high. Else till the time it is below 1928 probably, and if it breaks this zone at 1925, you can go short at 1925 and expect it to drop till towards 1920. And yes, this level at 1920 is going to be important. It has provided a support previously many a times, and in this candle also it may try to provide a little support on the downside. Stochastic on the downside looking downwards, and MACD is still green, however trying to cross over on a sell side on the 4-hour charts. Now looking at the 3-hour charts, if you find the 3-hour charts here, similarly on the 3-hour charts you will find that there is a support here at around 27 levels, and on the upside the resistance is around 35 levels, 36 levels. As I told, don't trade between 1925 to 1936 levels. In between these levels, still exercise restraint, exercise caution while taking a position in between these levels. Any drop below 1925, one can go short. See stochastic looking downwards but near to oversold, and hence we can also expect a rise here. So but at the same time, the reversal is only confirmed beyond 1935 1936 levels. Now coming back to the daily charts here. On the daily charts, see on the daily charts, now this is the 20 period moving average, simple and exponential, giving it a little resistance at 1935 1936 zone. That is why this zone is very important for US for gold to crack and to continue rising. And also at that same time, 1920 and 1918 levels are going to be important on the downside. So if it breaks this zone at 1918, definitely one can expect a further drop towards 1910, and I'll be watchful of that. As I said, it is trying to give you higher lows and lower highs, so probably yes, still one can expect that beyond 1936 one can still go long, and then you can confirm that this is the reversal we all are waiting for gold. Stochastic on the daily charts is still in a comfort zone, neither overbought nor oversold, and MACD is still on sell side and are divergent, indicating probable bearishness out here. So yes, one can go short below 1925, one can expect it to drop towards 1920 levels. Now let me give you the trading levels here. First, let's talk about the levels to go long. I'll recommend you to go long at 1936. If it breaks 1936, nothing like it, definitely it will try to hit 1940, which is a stronger resistance, and beyond that it will fly towards 1947. Above that, plus plus sky is the limit. Any move beyond 1940, one can remain long for the entire week. Once it breaks 1940, definitely one can remain long for the entire week. One can expect it to rise strongly on the upside. At the same time, probably right now it looks it may try to break on the downside. So if you see it trading below 1925, one can take a short entry. See, the resistances here are very nearby: 1922, 1920 and 1918. If it breaks 1918, then you can expect that we may see 1913, 1908 and 1900. So it can drop till there, but we have to be very cautious here. Right now it is trading in a zone, and it may try to in fact trade between 1920 to 1936 levels. Probably these levels are going to be the trading range throughout this day, and it may try to swing in between these levels. So trade accordingly, take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at US100. Now this is the 4-hour chart for US100, and you can clearly see that it is trying to form this, and now only I'll recommend to go long above 15200 levels. Once it breaks 15200, that is a definite call to go long, and one can expect that it is going to head towards 290, 280, and then beyond that it will fly on the upside. At the same time, if you look here closely on the 4-hour charts, there is a strong support for US100 on the downside, first at 15050 and till 14900. And my expectation, once it breaks 15100, one can definitely expect that it is going to hit 15050 first target, then 14970, and in fact it can drop till here, that is 14900 to 950 zone. That is my expectation. If it breaks 15100, one can remain short on US100, and one can expect that it might show you 14970 to 14950 levels today itself. So take your positions accordingly, but trade only with caution here. Now look at this on the 4-hour charts, the stochastic looking downwards. Probably it might take it towards the overswell zone. And look at this, the MACD is divergent, trying to converge on the still on the buy side. So I'll be cautious still, and any short entry is below 15100 only. The next support level at 1504050 will come into picture. Similarly on the 3-hour chart, see, it has achieved higher high, that is trying to take a drop. First it may try to at least achieve this zone, that is 15050, 15040. This is going to be important support, and then on the downside it may try to drop towards 14950. So yes, one can remain short below 15100. One can expect it to drop sharply on the downside. Look at the 3-hour stochastic looking downwards, MACD trying to converge and cross over. And let's come back to the daily charts here. On the daily charts, see, on the daily charts one can find that this is the 100 period moving average, and here it might try to hit this zone. See, it has seen a rally retracement, lower highs. Also look at this, near to 15200 there is a definite resistance, and from here at least this may try to come back till this zone, that is 14900. And my expectation that probably we may see it coming to 14900, and on the downside if it continues to drop, in fact it can try to hit 14800, 850 zone also. So my expectation from US100, if it breaks 15100 level, the next support at 1504050 should come into picture, and below that we can see a strong break on the downside. Look at the daily stochastic, it is still bullish and it has reversed, but I'll be watchful before taking any position. It may swing a bit between 15900 to 15200 levels. Possibly any definitive long entry or a call to buy is above 15200 levels only. Beyond that my target is towards 15350 levels. MACD trying to converge here and crossover, that is what we can see. And now considering this, let me give you the trading levels. So first let's talk about the levels to go long. I think the first level only long entry as I will recommend is at 15210. If you see it trading beyond 15210, then one can remain long. One can expect 15290 and then 15350. Now these two levels are going to be important. Any move beyond this will take it towards sky, and it is going to fly above these. Specifically 15350 is a very strong level. Breaking 15350, one can expect that it might hit 15600 soon, so I'll be watchful of that. Similarly on the downside, now where to sell? I think one can go short at 15090 levels. If you see it trading at 15090, one can go short for 15040, then 14980, and then 14940. Below that one can also expect 14900, and then 14840 and 800 should come into picture. 810 rather, I'll say. So yes, on the downside it has got a larger playground where it can play in between these levels. My expectation from US100 is to drop a little, and yes, below 1590090 one can expect that it is going to drop sharply, and it can break 14980 14940 zone today itself. So take your positions accordingly. However, one should always trade with stop loss. 15210 is the stop loss, beyond which if it trades it will fly again on the upside. So take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at US30. See, this is US100's 4-hour chart, and you can see it did give a breakout. However, it is mostly trading in this retracement zone, and any long entry now is beyond 34900. Rather, I will say, in fact, beyond 34900 also there is a little resistance for it till here, 34940 zone. If it breaks this, then one can expect that it is going to go past by 35000 plus levels. At the same time, there is a support for US30 at 34780 levels. So once it breaks 34780, I will recommend you to go short. Else till the time it is between 34900 and 34780, I will not recommend you to take any position in between these levels. So be cautious here. In fact, if you ask me a larger trading zone, don't trade in between 34950 to 34780 levels. These 200 points, almost 180 points, we should be a little bit cautious about. 4-hour stochastic looking downwards here. MACD and just running parallel and almost in green here. Now look at the 3-hour charts. On the 3-hour charts, similarly you will find that there is a, see how beautifully it is trying to get the support here at 34800 and 34820 zone. So possibly once it breaks this zone, specifically 34780, one can expect that a sharper drop can be expected, and we can expect it to drop sharply beyond these levels. At the same time, here at 34950, one can expect that it is going to get little resistance till 34950 zone. Only if it breaks this, one can expect that it may trade higher, and it is going to fly towards 35150 and 35200 levels possibly. 3-hour stochastic looking downwards, still on sale. MACD on the buy side but trying to converge from here, so I'll be watchful. Now let's have a look at the daily charts out there. On the daily charts, you'll find that daily stochastic nearly at bottom. So yes, it has to give a bullish move, but at the same time, now look at the daily candle there. On the daily candle, it has seen a higher highs there, and yes, it may try to achieve this zone. So breaking this zone at 34800, rather I'll say 34780, one can expect that it may try to come back till towards 34700 and 34650. So a probable support at 34650 might come into picture, and from there again it should rise. And on the upside, breaking 35000, one can expect that it may try to head higher. See, there is a lot much to cover if you ask how far this could go. So it has got its resistance at around 35150 levels or so. So breaking 34950 levels here, you can find that this is the 100 period moving average, which might provide a little resistance at around 34940 zone, and then the 34980 should come into picture. Beyond that, if it breaks 34980, one can remain long. One can expect it to head higher towards 35150 35200 levels. That could be the next target for it. And if you look at the MACD, it is trying to converge and cross over. So this is a bearish sign which is appearing out here. So if it crosses over, then we can see a sharper drop, sharper correction on US30. So possible. Now let me give you a trading zone considering all the analysis. So I'll only recommend you to go long at 34940 levels. Then beyond this, you can expect 34980, and if it goes past this, then the next target is 35050, 35150 150. It can rise till these levels easily, so take your trades accordingly. Then the next target is 35 190 level, and beyond that sky is the limit. On the upside it can fly strongly on the upside. On the downside, if you see it trading below 34 780, you can go short there. Below 34 780, the next target is directly towards 34 700 and then 34 650. It has got its support at 34 650. Any drop below 34 650 will lead it towards 34 550 and 34 500. Any drop further will take it towards bottom, and sky is the limit on the downside to here. So take your positions accordingly. And if you have any queries and related to training or trading, you can reach out to me via email or telegram. My telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the description. And also you can be part of my next mentorship batch. It's starting on 11th of April. Definitely first invest in your learning, then you can be a proficient and efficient trader. Reach out to me for queries. Also you can be part of my VIP signals group. So trade accordingly, trade profitably. Have a great profitable trading day. Thank you.